Okay, Miley, fantastic movie.
Thank you so much.
Now, I know you had a lot of input into the story and the character and even the name. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I love choosing the name because it was kind of like a tribute to my granddad. His name was Ron, so it reminded me. This film reminded me of him, and just certain things, even music and animals. I love animals, so they added sea turtles. So they really helped. It really helped make it easy for me to do and connect with it.
Yeah. And the story, too, is a kind of a departure in terms of, you play a very rebellious teenager, very disillusioned, at odds with her father. How did you find that character?
Everyone feels that way at some point. They have a grudge on someone or, feel, they're disconnected. But I think what I learned in life, because there is so many people that I could easily have a grudge against or feel, bitter towards. And it's not about that. It's about, at the end of the day, it's all about love and forgiveness. And that's what Ronnie discovers and what this film is about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Nicholas told me it was about, faith and family and friendship and forgiveness.
Yeah.
Which is a really important thing for people to realize.
Definitely. Forgiveness is a big part in the film, a big theme, and it should be in everyone's life.
Yeah. Now, you got the chance to work with Liam for the first time. Tell me about the first time you guys met and read lines together.
It was at his audition, and I was running late for work that day anyways. I was supposed to go to work right afterwards. So I was still, kind of disconnected. I didn't, everyone was like, dude, there was, chemistry in the room, and I didn't really realize or wasn't, fully focused, I don't feel like. So I was going to work the next day or right afterwards, and it was so quick, and then when I met him again the second time, I was like, no, I totally get it. He's very much Will, just by this charm. He's definitely very charming in the film and as well as real life.
And did you get a chance to say, yeah, I like this one?
I could have had the opportunity and the chance, but I chose not to. My mom was the executive producer, and her and I are really close, and I trust her opinion, and I think she did a great job, not only casting Liam, but Greg Kinnear as well. I think she totally nailed it, and he was such a good person to play my dad, as well as my favorite character in the whole film, I think, is my brother Jonah, Bobby Coleman. I think he really hit the nail on the head. It was great.
No, all the chemistry between all the characters is amazing. Now, you had one scene in there that looked a little scary. Swimming with sharks?
Yes, which wasn't that scary until they finally told us. They're like, yeah, we haven't fed the sharks in 2 days because we want them to be close to y'all and close to fish and group together. And we were like, oh, great, I'm going to get eaten. This is going to be the end for me. And so I was a little bit nervous, and I really don't like being cold. I can be hot outside in Georgia all day long, but when it gets cold and the water was freezing, so I was a little bit nervous about that.
Well, you guys were really brave. Liam was telling me about the groupers, too. They were even more scary than the
Yeah,
sharks.
they get, real close to you. It made me a little bit nervous.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you guys, will you ever star in another movie with Liam, do you think?
Who knows? I would love, I think he's, one of the most professional and most amazing people to work with, so if it came down to it, if they asked us to do another film together, I definitely would.
I think there should be a last song, too.
Me too. Definitely a sequel.
Because I really wanted to find out what happens to those characters,
Yeah.
It was really, really a very poignant film.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, you've got a fashion line coming out right now, too. Did you get to wear any of that in the movie?
Not in the film. It's out now. It came out actually while I was shooting the last song, and it was a pleasant surprise. It was one of the biggest clothing lines to launch with one of their Walmarts, and it was so cool. And I mean, there was so many units sold, and so many people were so supportive of it. And I think it was really cool to branch out and do something else and get involved with that.
Well, you've got yourself very busy
Thank
young
you,
lady.
Of course, yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you
so much.